Welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Today is episode number 77 and it is Monday the 30th of August 2021. And we're on a bank holiday here in the UK, and it's actually the last bank holiday of the year until Christmas. So yeah, Glenn's gone off to work because where he works, holidays doesn't seem to count. But yeah, so where do I start this week? It has been what a week. That's all I can say. What a week. As you know, last Monday I wasn't very well at all. I ain't 100%, but I'm a lot better than I was. And Tuesday and Wednesday I was gradually getting there, if you know what I mean, but I weren't doing any crafting. Then Thursday, oh gosh, you're not going to believe what I did on Thursday. On Thursday I was up here doing some sewing that is needed to be done, but my phone went and I had a doctor that rang me up. So I had the conversation with the doctor, and then because of what he was saying, what I should have actually done was put everything, turned everything off temporarily, go downstairs, make a cup of tea, think about the conversation and chill out, and then come back up here. But no, this is Vina, and I do not do that. And so I carried on as normal, and I did the sewing bit on my machine, and then I come over here to my table, the cutting station, and I got my rotary cutter out, and I'll try not to actually, I'm going to go like this today when I'm showing you stuff, because I've got to the stage where I really badly cut my finger, and I mean really badly. So I wadded it all up and everything, and Glenn got back from work, and I personally think it should have had stitches of some description, but he reckoned it would be all right. Well, anyway, I've got to the stage now where all the wadding and the plasters and everything have come off. Air, they always say, does good for something like that. But it is really painful and swollen. And then, so I've had that. So I haven't been able to do a lot of anything because then my finger wasn't working. I tried to do some knitting and it just kept getting caught, and I thought this is not right, so I kept putting plasters around it. And when you're actually doing knitting, and eventually the yarn rubs, doesn't it, and then you have a curly bit on the plaster, and it was just, and I thought no. Anyway, so that stopped me this week. Well, no, it didn't. I wouldn't say stopped me. It slowed me down. And the buttons for my Whitmore didn't come till Saturday, so I quickly sewed them on yesterday. And then I don't know why I do it to myself. Yesterday because I way over an upgrade on my phone, and I thought, well, I'll give an upgrade. Hopefully I'll have a better camera. So fingers crossed, because I'm recording on my new phone, which arrived this morning. So fingers crossed it will be all right. I actually look on the screen a lot lighter than I did before. So we'll see what happens when I do the editing. I could be back here again soon. So yeah, with the cold and also the finger, it has been a week. So this could quite easily be a quick one, but I thought I would pop in and say hello anyway. So what we do have is a bit of knitting. We have some cross stitch. What I found in the charity shop, because I did actually venture out, and I was so excited that I found this item. And I've also got What Have You Been Up To from my lovely friend Emma. Okay then, let's start, shall we? As you can see, I have my Whitmore on flow, and these are the buttons. What I might do actually, let's take that off. These are the buttons that I chose, which I thought were just appropriate, and luckily the picture on the website that I brought them from was really good. And I got them from, good question, because everyone's going to ask that, the trimmings shop. Yeah, it's called The Trimmings, and they're online and they're brilliant. I have got a couple of things from them now. So anyway, the Whitmore cardigan, that is the back, is completely finished. I absolutely love this cardigan, and obviously it's even better because it only cost me £3 by the time I'd actually finished it. And oh, actually, that's in the yarn. I think the buttons were £1 something postage free, so I still got the whole thing under a £5, and I'm just so excited about that. And I was there knitting away on the cabled pumpkin sock, and as you'll probably see in a photograph at the beginning, yesterday I frogged it. I don't know why. I just can't explain it. And every time I say I ain't given up on this pattern, but the cable looked really smart, but I don't know, I think it would look better in a flecked, well, it is flecked, that's the word, yarn or something like that. So I have my pumpkin yarn back in the cake. I caked it up again yesterday, and I am going to cast on a pair of socks. I've got in my head the prairie socks. I've done loads of those over the years, and it's a brilliant little pattern. I'm sure it is a free one on Ravelry. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So they will be cast on the needles shortly. But yesterday, because then I had nothing on the needles at all, and I thought, I can't wait. I have got to cast on the Whitmore sweater. So I decided to make it in the, it's still the 99p from Home Bargain. I'm trying to see if they've got, because the other one had a colour. Oh, it is actually called baby blue, so I'm doing it in the baby blue colour. And as I say, I started it last night. I have done the, let's get you that way, done the yoke, well, not the yoke, because that's that bit, the neck. And it's obviously a top down, and as you can see, there is lots and lots and lots and lots of stitch markers, but I have done the first 2 or 3 rows already. And yeah, it is one of those, obviously, until you get past this part, it is, you know, you do have to sit and think about it. But Amy Lowden, literally, I have got a picture of it because I did print off the picture so I can show you. Amy Lowden, go, literally hold your hand and go through every row. On her pattern, she do the chart as well as written. I like written in knitting. I'm a chart person in crochet, so I don't print off the charts because I don't use them. But that's the pattern, the Whitmore sweater by Amy Lowden. And I will say, I know I've said a while ago now and a few times that I was going to do a short sleeve, just do a short sleeve version and then wear it over a long sleeve t-shirt. I think with a nice little pair of dark jeans to go with the navy long sleeve t-shirt, and I think I am definitely still going to go with that because I think I've got that for the winter and just the top on its own, short sleeve for the spring and the autumn. So I think it's more versatile that way. But I'll wait and see. I know I'm going to have a lot of wool because I brought another 5 balls. Because, you know, you never know, do you, with yarn like that. But I can easily, you know, use it up with hats and stuff like that. But I am using, like I did with this, is a DK. You can do it with a finger in white held together with one of those fluffy whatsits. Or there is a DK. She does actually say the yarn requirements for all of that. Now, I should have looked, but I didn't. But I know that she did have, I know last week, because I did check, her winter garments, I think with 30% off in her Etsy shop and in her Ralvery shop. And she has a knit along starting, on the sweater on the 1st of September. So I think that the sale is still on until the 1st of September, but don't hold me to that. But yeah, you know, definitely go over and take a look because I must admit, I've had no problems with the pattern whatsoever. And as I say, this I just loved knitting it. I really did. And I could actually see, because I've got another 5 balls of like a camel colour, and I'm really thinking of doing another sweater, but the short sleeve one again. Okay then, so that's what I managed to do in the knitting. That was it basically. I sew on some buttons, which was yesterday, and start that last night. As I say, because of my finger, but I ain't showing it because it doesn't look very pretty. You will not want to see it at all. Also this week, because I thought, well, I'll try holding a needle in the cross stitch and see what happens, until I kept stabbing myself, and I thought, no, this has got to go away. But my I'm doing the Lois stocking, cross stitch stocking, which is a shepherd's bush pattern, which was gifted to me for Christmas last year from my lovely friend Teresa, and it has a name. It has the name Davina. I did decide to do it my full name in the end, and yes, I absolutely love it. I really, really do. So I finished off these bits, put my name on. So now I've got to move this whole thing down, because there's a Christmas tree here with some parcels, I think, and then I actually go into the foot. But oh my gosh, I am loving this so much. And I do appreciate the lovely viewers that agreed with me on using the tartan for the backing. So I'm definitely going to be doing that, because I think that will look really nice. I'm thinking, because the actual pattern has got like a piping round the outside, so I'll go and get some binding, I think. Or if I've got enough, which I don't think I have actually, because it's got to be cut on the cross in it. So no, I won't. So I think what I'll do is I'll get obviously a colour that will, like the gold, or a piece of his coat or something like that, that will stand out a bit. But no, I'm really, really loving this. I really am. And I can see, you know, it's all end of August, I can't believe it's September in a couple of days. Autumn. So that actually, to me, the 1st of September is always autumn. Always autumn, the 1st of September. So I don't care if we have a big summer, it's still autumn for me on the 1st of September. So yes, I just can't wait. As you know, it is my favourite time of year. And I've started decorating my dresser. So when it's fully decorated on the 1st of September, I definitely will be putting in some photographs on, you know, Instagram, and I will show them here next week. But yes, that is it so far. Ooh, there you go. And it is named. It's officially named. Right then, so as I say, that's about it this week on the craft. So now we're going to go into what I found in the charity shop. Now, I was so excited about this. It was just well, I can't even remember why I popped in there. Why was I out? Oh, that was it. On Friday, because I had the doctor's phone call appointment, because they're still not seeing you face to face. I got called in on Friday morning at 9:30, I think it was, for a blood test. So I'm waiting on the results for that. And I thought, well, you know, I've done that, so I'm going to pop in the charity shop on the way home. Why not? So I found my version of a dough bowl. I know it's not quite like the same as what you get over in America, but I don't quite know what this would have been used for because of the bit there, but I don't know. But yes, I've cleaned it all up, and it was a bargain at £2.50. So at the moment I have 3 little pillows that are sat like this. There we go. I just love it. I really, really love it. I just really do. So they sit like that, and yep, so I managed to pick up a little dough bowl. I am just so excited. I'm really, really excited about that. So little things, as my nan used to say, little things, please, little minds. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited I got that. It's beautifully made, it really is. It looked like it might have been a whole piece and then cut right down the middle for some reason. I don't know, but to me it's my dough bowl, so I'm happy. So I know that there's is it Michelle McGraw? If anyone's ever hasn't watched her YouTube channel, go and watch it. She is so much fun. And she got a dough bowl over in America, because that's where she is. And she's done all these little cushions, little pillows. Oh my gosh, and they are brilliant. It's made by Michelle McGraw, and it is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, you know, pop over and go and see her and her dough bowl is amazing. Okay then, right, so what's next on my little bit of paper, so remind me that what I'm talking about. What's next is, what have you been up to? Well, this morning, while I was actually transferring everything over from my old phone to my new phone, is my lovely friend Emma messaged me with a picture of her very first crochet toy. So I'm going to pop it, actually, yeah, I'll pop it this side. I'll pop it here. And it's a little octopus, and didn't she do brilliantly? But she did say that it was her very first ever crochet toy, and I think it's brilliant, Emma. So well done you. And yeah, I love it, absolutely love it. I think those little toys, as you know, with my collection there, is yeah, they're just so much fun to make. But next week you will not be seeing Mr. Pumpkinhead, because I can't remember what we called him in the end. But yeah, Mr. Pumpkinhead, because he'll be going downstairs in my with my display. So yes, he'll be on the move down into the dresser, onto the dresser, I would say. Right then, okay, so that's all that bit done. Now, all I really have left to talk about, as I say, it's going to be a quick one this week. All I have left to talk about really is a shop update that I did on Friday, because I normally do them on Fridays. So I'm going to say, if anybody's not interested in the shop update, thank you ever so much for joining me this week. I'm sorry it's such a quick one, but you know, with the cold and the finger situation, it's been a week. So yeah, you know, I do apologise, but fingers crossed I'll be back next Monday with a lot more to show you. Hopefully the Whitmore would have grown. My cross stitch would have had some stuff, and I've had some socks cast on. Fingers crossed. But yeah, so I will say, if you're not interested in the shop update, I'd say please stay safe, take care, happy crafting, and I'll see you next week. Okay then, on Friday, as I say, I had quite a big, I think it was my biggest shop update to date actually, and I'm going to thank you, all of you that have supported me at the moment in my little Etsy shop, and also the lovely ladies that have ordered from the shop from this update. So let's bring him over. Right, so there is what I call a sock size, and it's little bees, and it's a canvas weight. This one is quilted. It's got a pocket inside, and so that is the first of the bee collection. I also did one of the cross stitch bags, which is popped at the top, and it's got a craft cotton inside, and it's got a wadding inside, and it's all quilted. So that's in the shop. There is, how many of these? There's 3 of these. I've got to make some of these for myself, because I just haven't been able to do it. These are the big dumpy bags. They haven't got wadding in them, but they do have a very stiff, durable calico, which obviously holds them up. And inside, yet again, you've got a pocket to match, but on this one, because it's a bigger bag, you have the 2 pockets. And yeah, you know, as you can see, you can fit a lot of bits in those. So there's 3 of those that have gone in. Then there's what's left of the hedgehog collection, and there was 2 of these, I think, but the others are gone, and also the notion pouches have gone. But this is the hedgehog. I will say, when I put things closer, my camera is definitely picking up things better. They're not gone blurry. So that's a bonus with the new phone at the moment. It's got a hard denim on the bottom, and then inside it's it's quilted, and you've got the pocket as always. And then there is 2 of these, and I was tempted to keep one of these, but I didn't. I thought, no, you've got to be a good girl. So, and there's 2 of the big dumpies. Look at those little hedgehogs. And the big box bottom, and then yet again inside there is the 2 pockets with the big heavy calico. But you know, this would be ideal for sweater, you know, a big shawl. You could fit lots and lots of stuff in this. So that's in the shop. There is all I'll get it right in a minute. They all got put in the shop on Friday. Also, as always, because I always forget to do this, don't I? Anywhere you can find me. I always get this wrong. Anywhere you can find me is down in the description box. Like, you know, my Instagram. There's a Little Workroom Crafts email address. So if you ever want to contact me for any reason whatsoever, you can go through there, or you can private message me on Instagram. You know, I'm here to help, and I will try and help you the best I can with any questions. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to go down. You have to excuse the state of me because, as I say, I'm not back to 100%. I look a bit pale today, but you know, life goes on. You've got to you know, got to do it, ain't ya? You've got to carry on the best you can. And I think I've done well with not actually showing you my finger. I don't believe I did that. Do you know what? I've been quilting for over 25 years. And when I was teaching, I always said, always do this with this, do that with that. You know, the rules of the rotary cutter. On the first lesson, they got the rules of the rotary cutter, the rules of this, the rules of that. You know what I mean? Because the rotary cutter is the most dangerous tool in the quilting world, in my opinion. And I went all that time, and you know, I should have gone downstairs for a cup of tea. Because I did cut it badly. The thing is, what made me laugh is I didn't even touch the fabric, because first of all I was thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to have enough fabric now? So I left it, obviously, for a couple of days, because I couldn't come up here and use the cutter. And I said to Glenn, I said, I didn't even touch the fabric. I literally went right over my ruler for some reason. Silly woman. Silly woman. Anyway, so I am going to love you and leave you all, and thank you ever so much for popping along and saying hello today. And I am going to be back next Monday as always, so I will see you then. So take care, stay safe, happy crafting, bye.